Hello.
This is Bucketscast.
The Chicago Bulls blew a 2-0 lead.
Celtics blew a 3-2 lead. Coming soon.
Maybe.
This
coming
is
soon.
the Bucketscast.
It is, yeah.
It's not the blowing leads
Yes,
cast.
it could be.
It could be. I don't know.
The Golden State Warriors are going to win the championship.
Probably.
All
Right
right.
here.
Thanks for listening, guys. No, my name
We'll see you next season.
is Esren. I am here with my friend Rob, my friend Jake, and also Matt's here.
What's up, guys?
Hi, my friends of the internet. My only friends.
How's it going, everyone?
It was fine till a minute ago.
You're my friend, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I got you.
Appreciate that.
You built me a room, so that was nice of you.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm good like
I'm
that.
gonna live at Matt's house now, guys.
Yep. There's one bathroom for 6 people.
He built me a cupboard.
Daily pods
Nice
coming.
thing.
We could get a mansion if you went to our Patreon and
Yeah.
donated.
Don't even.
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about some basketball?
Yeah. We were just talking about the Rockets owner.
Yeah,
'Cause
Rob.
apparently-
Okay.
Well, I did see the footage where he walked up to the ref and like yelled at him.
It was a bad missed call. I will give him that.
I didn't even know what happened. I just saw the footage and it was funny.
It was a bad call.
Yeah. Copped a 100k fine.
Yeah.
100k.
So he went up. So what was the call?
They're like, someone hacked Harden, I think, and then it was blatant. I think that's the play I'm thinking of. But either way, it was a blatant missed call. And he went up and it was like, the play was stopped. And he went up and started having a go on the ref's ear. And I was like, justified, but you're the owner. Let the coach do the arguing.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. He just runs up along the sidelines and he's pretty visible on like the cameras.
Yeah.
It's not even like he just got up and like yelled at the ref when he ran past. He like ran 10 steps over
Yeah.
towards the ref.
Does that
Yeah.
make sense? I didn't think like he didn't like interrupt the game, did it? Like
No,
he
he
didn't
didn't.
run onto the court or anything. Like I
Yeah, he
didn't
was
think it
next
was
to
that bad, but he got $100,000 fine.
Yeah. Well, when I was watching it live, I didn't notice it.
It's,
Yeah.
all,
I
it's
only
also
noticed
about
it the second
status
time.
though. Like,
Absolutely, yeah. He wouldn't have got that fine if he wasn't.
If that was just a regular fan, you know,
they just get kicked out.
yeah, exactly. They get kicked out and they'd probably get banned for a year or something. But because he's the Rockets owner, they can't ban him. So they'll be like, oh, don't
Still ban them.
Yeah.
Fuck out my
Get him.
arena.
Yeah,
Wait,
so they've obviously just slapped him with a fine that's chump change for him.
Not
Yeah.
chump change for us. Fuck.
No, that would be if I had $100,000 for like I don't know 5 years. I'd be like sick. I did it.
Yeah.
Man, if I had to give up $100,000 every time I complain to a ref, boy.
Do you guys feel like talking about that series more generally?
Yeah,
I've got our
well,
predictions here if you guys are interested in those.
It's over.
I
It is
think
over.
me and Jake got the spot on prediction.
No, I tipped OKC in 7.
No,
I don't think you did.
actually, everyone got it wrong.
Ah,
Really?
Wait, no. How many games was it? 5?
5. I'm
Five.
sure I
Oh
got
no,
it.
you got it right. Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, I picked Rockets in 4, and then you guys picked. Matt picked Rockets in 7. Jake picked OKC in 7. So
Okay. Yeah.
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 I knew I was going to be wrong.
But it was
you
all
pick
about the
to
whole.
believe.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. Someone's got to back them.
It's like when I picked Norman Powell for 6th Man of the Year. I didn't think it'd happen. I just wanted it. to.
Yeah, true.
The Rockets are easily a better team than the Thunder.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the record show it.
Do you guys think, it's okay the amount of blame Westbrook is getting for losing the
but
team
he's
in the
the only
series?
player on their team.
Cop it all.
Like,
See, but I disagree completely.
he should have given it up more. Apparently, he had a higher usage rate than he did in regular
He had a
season.
60% usage rate in the fourth quarter.
Oh.
60% over the whole series, like
Yeah,
not just
that's nuts.
again. Like it's nuts. But I think while the other team did go on a big run while he was on the bench, I think that's sort of attributed to the coaching. Like, if you're gonna take your star player off while the other team's got all their starters in, of course there's gonna be a fucking run that happens. But
Yeah.
it's the exact same thing happens. Westbrook's on while the Rockets bench is on. Westbrook gets his pass up. I think it's it goes both ways. I think it was always gonna happen. The Rockets just better.
I really like Westbrook, and playoffs are worse now because he's not in
he's
them.
not.
So
He's not there.
the interest level in the playoffs for me has dropped because there's no
sorry.
more Westbrook 50-point games.
There's Giannis.
Sorry, the
There is Giannis,
MVP,
it's
the
okay.
MVP's still in the playoffs. So we're
Oh,
okay.
we could do without Westbrook 3-pointers.
Yeah.
We could do without those.
And since we didn't have a pod last week, like we can talk about Westbrook, like setting the record for most shots taken in a quarter of playoffs by a single player,
How many was it?
at 20 in the fourth
Ew.
quarter.
Maybe if you took 25.
Yeah, he
One.
should have taken 5
Yeah.
more.
And
Yeah.
it's
Was that every shot? That'd be probably
It would
like
have
one
been
or two.
maybe like 1 or 2 that he passed up, but like.
Wow, that's crazy.
But then there's some players like I think it was maybe game 4, one of the games where they were already game 4 because they lost, but like they were down by 4, I think maybe. And so they were down by 5. Adam sinks a free throw. And then Adams is like, talks to Westbrook. There's like 12 seconds left, down by 4. They're like, all right, we're going to do something. Adams
Yeah.
deliberately misses the free throw, gets his own board, kicks it out. Westbrook shoots it from like over 40 feet and just splashes it.
That was amazing.
And it's just like, can you do this in every play, man?
Yeah.
That was the coolest thing.
It was. And then Westbrook almost did the same thing last game 5 as well.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I want Westbrook to be in it, because he does more interesting shit. Like, the Rockets are a better team, but I don't care about watching them.
Yesterday I tried to do that free throw thing 15 times and I just couldn't get
Yeah.
it back to me.
You just
like,
need-
Like,
just
not even the
27
shot, just... I was watching Jake just doing the actual get the free throw off the back iron back to yourself.
Yeah.
I made
It's
it
so hard.
Yeah, I made it more times than I just got it back to
That's
me.
it. It's like it's an art because it's like when you're shooting for a bucket, you've got a big ring you're aiming for. But when you're shooting for like your own rebound, you've got to hit the most precise spot.
Yeah, I think it helps he's 7 foot and he kind of throws it straight rather than like up.
Yeah.
But still, that's
It's still impressive to hit it.
and you know what? Like the fact they can do that on command. They practice that.
Yeah, 100%.
That's crazy. They've practiced, and I
And
remember
it's
a clip
also the
from,
fact. Oh, sorry.
a clip from probably 10 years ago now. I've seen on YouTube where like Yao Ming tries to do it with Team
Oh,
Mac.
Yeah.
But and like I think from memory, like he does the free throw perfectly, but and Team Mac misses the shot. But it's
Yeah.
like
It's
pretty
still
crazy
it
that
just
people tried
shows.
it before.
But and that's the thing. Like one thing that everyone's also forgetting is like, yeah, he hits it, but then he manages to perfectly kick it to Westbrook in the
Yeah.
motion. Like not even like he got it back to Westbrook. He got it to Westbrook, perfect height, perfect everything. That he could catch it and shoot it in one motion. Like
Adam's go.
You could have taken like 4 dribbles in, taken an
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Missed it.
No.
But that's less fun. Westbrook's all about fun. And then missing threes in the fourth quarter. That's fine, you don't watch the fourth quarter, who cares? You just get on your phone, and then when he hits a shot, you watch the replay and
Yeah.
get back in.
Mellow
That's
into
fine.
the Thunder next season.
I think it was quite a boring series, to be honest.
Yeah.
It
was
was. I
interesting.
mean, like
Both teams played kind of bad.
they were the most blowout close games I've ever seen. If that makes sense. The Rockets won most games by like 4 points, but in heart they won most games by like 15 points.
Houston just wouldn't go away, and I think that'll be their turn for the entire playoffs. They're a
Yeah.
team that you just won't go away.
And because they're a team of runs, you just can't count them out. They're down by 15. That's like, a couple of threes and they're bam, right
Yeah,
back
because
in.
they shoot so many threes.
Yeah, I had a moment watching game 5 where my stream broke, and the Thunder were up 3, and by the time I got back to watching the stream, the Rockets were up 7, and they were just going to timeout after a Lou Williams 3-pointer,
Wow.
which was, not what I wanted to see, but I didn't see it, I guess. So,
There you go.
yeah.
I have a tragic stream moment.
Oh, what happened?
I missed Marc Gasol's game winner.
Yeah.
Because the stream went down.
That's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it
do we
was
want to talk? I want to talk about that series, but also we can all have like one sentence each on Portland versus Golden State.
I was going to
and-
say, if we
Cavs.
let's get rid of the finished ones first.
Alright, so we all picked Golden State in 4 except Rob, who picked Golden State in 5.
I wanted to believe the best in Portland.
Did I
Yeah.
have Golden State in 4?
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Alright, one sentence.
No, you had Golden State in 5. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah. Sad.
Golden State are good, and Portland are not necessarily.
Portland will never work.
Ooh.
Wow.
They need to
Ooh,
blow
yeah,
it up.
right.
They need to blow it up.
That's 2 sentences. The last one didn't count.
No, there was a comma in between.
Okay, short.
Correct.
No
Yeah,
KD, no
semicolon.
worries.
Yeah.
They're fine.
The Blazers did not win in 6, Dave. The Blazers did not win in 6.
Yeah. He might have been wrong on that one, but yeah. What else are you gonna say?
I think the thing is how comfortably they blew out Portland by 29 points when KD was resting. And they had
Exactly.
Sean Livingston resting and another bench player resting.
Yeah.
Like, you're resting 3 guys and you're winning by
They
30.
rested people
In
in
the
the
playoffs.
playoffs. That's unfair.
Pop
They,
is-
they saved JaVale's
Jealous.
career.
Yeah.
He did. He's actually alright.
JaVale was always the GOAT.
Alright, and are we doing one sentence on Cleveland as well?
Pacers, Cavs. 3 of us had Cavs in 6. Estren, which is me, Matt, and Jake, and Rob had Cavs in 5. So we're all wrong, because it turns out Cavs in 4. You can't stop LeBron.
Guess who was closer? Yeah,
Yeah, you can't stop LeBron at any point with shooters. Is my
I
Yeah.
think the talking point of that series is just the comeback game. 25 down
Oh.
at halftime.
Yeah, that's nuts.
You know.
Shout out to Turner dunking on Thompson's career.
That was huge. Oh, I watched that on TV. That was awesome.
That guy's gonna be good.
Yeah, yeah.
That was one of the closest sweep series I've seen in a long time, though.
It was the closest
Yeah.
ever by point differential. I think it was 14
Oh,
points.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Because there was, a lot of close games, like where it was back and forward, and then there was the one blowout which came back. So
Yeah.
Paul George to the Lakers. It's on, boys.
Yeah. We also had that sentence. Matt, did you say
I'm
yours?
not sure I'm as big a fan as Paul George as I thought I was.
Yeah. pretty good, but he's not superstar good, maybe.
Throws his teammates under the bus.
That's
Yeah.
my problem is that he was like, CJ, you don't take that shot, I'm taking the shot. I
Yeah.
think he said
How about you
twice
don't
about
kick it to
guys.
CJ and you don't get yourself double teamed at the top of the
he was
key?
getting double teamed. He passed to an open man and he
And
missed. Like, that's
apparently
fine.
he's
It was
like,
a good shot.
apparently his shooting in clutch is like shocking as well. Which like I'm not too fussed about because
He
every
shot
shot's a different
He
shot.
shot.
Yeah.
He shot bad all
Still.
game. Sure, he splashed one deep three. A play or two before that, but you're not being hot all game. It's not like you can just demand the ball.
Yeah.
You're a team.
Yeah. What do you guys want to talk about next? Grizz, Spurs, I suppose, because we mentioned
Sure.
that.
Marc Gasol All-Star.
Yeah, we had. I had Spurs in 5. Matt had Spurs in 4. Jake had Spurs in 6. Rob had Spurs in 6.
Spurs
So-
should stop
I still
messing
think-
around and just win already.
I think me and Jake are right. I think it's gonna be Spurs on 6.
But have we thought that the Spurs don't have another gear? Since
Well, they smashed them today, didn't they?
Yeah, they obliterated them.
did that?
Yeah, Paddy.
But-
I think it ended up being closer than it should have been at the end, but
Yeah.
because the Spurs turned the gear straight back down
Yeah.
and just were like, yeah, we've won the game. Let's get our bench in.
Jake and I were talking about this yesterday.
Mhm.
The Spurs don't have very many good players. They have Kawhi and a lot of old dudes.
Yeah.
Like, I think the Grizzlies might actually have more talent on that team.
Mm.
Like, or in terms of their top 2 players, they do.
Yeah, I think they've got
Kawhi equals the
higher.
top 2 players.
Like they've got Spurs. Are, like people have been talking about it, but Spurs are kind of more like the Rockets in the term. They've got like one really good player, and like Thunder, and the
Yeah.
rest of them are kind of trickle down a bit more. But they've got such a great team dynamic that it doesn't affect them as much. And so you're kind of right. Like Gasol and Conley would be the second and third best player in this series, but still the Spurs have just got such a great all around game.
I think LaMarcus is better than Conley.
I don't
What?
think so.
That is
such a
bad take.
No, I think
No,
LaMarcus has been
really
consistently
good.
he led a team consistently, and now
But
he's.
I think
Not
Conley is,
now, not
yeah.
Leads a team goodly. instead
Maybe
of just
2 or 3 years ago, but
No.
Conley's way better now.
Yeah.
No, just because he can take a back seat doesn't mean he's still not better than Conley.
I think LaMarcus never wanted to be the guy. He
No.
was quite happy
He's
to
happy.
be like,
Yeah.
Kawhi, do it, bro. It's all you.
Yeah, do we have any other takes on that series?
I
Marc
just think,
Gasol's
like, They're playing Vince Carter 32 minutes a game.
good.
He's looking like a
He's
young guy
fine.
again.
Yeah.
It's,
But it's also
Come
like
on-
you probably
come
need
on,
a different
Spurs.
player. Yeah.
This,
I do
if
like
they somehow win the series, it's not going to go well for them in the second round with Vince Carter carrying more minutes. It's
yeah,
just not
absolutely.
happening.
I do like the push that they're giving. They're kind of like the team you wouldn't expect to, and they've got that grit and grind. And they've
Yeah.
got like the cool stuff going on.
And
But
they do have a few injuries here
Come
and
on,
there.
Spurs.
but-
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind Memphis in 7. I think Fizdale's a really
Oh,
good coach.
yeah.
Long time assistant in Miami, was on those title teams with LeBron, and I don't know. I love the Spurs, but like
I
I,
just-
don't know.
It
I
doesn't
can't-
work. They won 61 games.
I just think the
Memphis.
Spurs home court's way too powerful.
Yeah.
They're just different at home.
They won 20 more games than the Grizzlies. Basically,
Yeah.
they should
They should get up.
already be.
Can you imagine this Grizzlies team with Chandler Parsons? Like, wouldn't it be so nice for these guys to have a guy who can shoot consistently and just, a bit more depth on the wing?
One day maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Chandler Parsons would have played how he should and he was healthy.
Yeah, if he was alright.
If they had peak Parsons, they'd be
Yeah.
good. They'd be a very good team.
I'm copping Vince over Pink Parsons. Fuck it.
The way he's playing, I'd take that. But I mean, you got peak Parsons off the bench, wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, true.
Alright, let's move on to a series which is more interesting than I expected. But the funny thing about this is, on the list of things I've got here, my eyes skipped over it still. And I was like, where am I missing a series? Atlanta versus Washington, which,
This might be the best series we've seen so far.
yeah.
I'm similar the way I feel about the Spurs. I'm like, Wizards, just do it already. The Hawks
Yeah.
are so inconsistent this year.
Yeah.
I know that they have a high ceiling, and they've obviously been playing to it in these playoffs. But come on, guys,
See,
these guys lost like 11 straight or something. You can get
Yeah.
over them, and they're starting a rookie. I know that Taurean Prince is cool, but like,
Shout out to Torian Prince.
but that's also where you got to look like Atlanta coming into the playoffs. Like the couple of weeks before, they were in stellar form,
yeah,
and they've just kept it going through playoffs, which is it's something to be said. Like finishing strong in the regular season and transferring over to playoffs is one thing, but especially when they lost the first 2 games and now they've come back and got 2 games back. Like being 2 down against this Wizards team is not easy to come back from. Like I really think this Wizards team are going to win, but
yeah.
Yeah, I just want to highlight what we predicted. Matt and I had Wizards in 5, Jake had Wizards in 6, and Rob had Hawks in 5. Jake also had an 8 hype level for this series, so
Yeah,
Jake had a good read on this series because I had 1, because I thought it would be a sweep.
I thought they all matched
basically.
up pretty well.
Yeah.
I thought
They do.
were-
They like. The only thing I thought might not be good is like you've got Schroeder. I thought Schroeder was just going to get absolutely stomped on by
Yeah.
the wall, but he hasn't. He's stepped
First
up.
2 games, it looked like that was the
Yeah.
case, but he's picked up a bit.
So these teams like talk trash to each other. You got like
Yeah.
Morris calling like Millsap a crybaby and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's just awesome. Like, let's get it. Playoffs.
And now Wizards are up 3-2 now, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
They won
that's it.
today, and they only won home court today by 4. So it's not like they're comfortably home.
It's a lot more interesting than I expected.
Yeah.
I'll give Jake that. I'll listen to Jake's predictions a bit more next time.
Oh, I did. Was a bit hyped because of Hardaway, but he's playing like a little bit trash. That's okay.
Hey, still got 2 games left. Heat game 6 and 7. These are the clutch games. This is Hardaway's step up games.
Yeah, Morris blocked him into the stands.
Oh, yeah.
That was huge.
Yeah, not great.
That's the guy I like.
So do we all? Who do we think is going to win from here?
Still Wizards.
Still Wizards. Yeah.
I thought Hawks, but now I think the Wizards.
Fuck it, Hawks in 7.
I'd like to believe that, but I just think John Wall's just too good.
Yeah, there's so much talent. Like, there's a lot more talent on the Wizards team, I think.
John Wall's consistently getting like 20 and 14 games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw one play where someone kicked the ball out to Kelly Oubre on the wing. I don't know if you guys saw it. Standing like right dead in the corner, had an open 3, and he was like, "You know what? I'm gonna drive it." And he drove it, and Dwight Howard stood back to get the to box out, but forgot to contest the shot.
Oh,
So
God.
Oubre literally had like an open it was just like a layup line, a dunk.
Yeah, nice.
I didn't see it, but I
Which
can
was-
imagine it. That doesn't surprise
Yeah.
me.
Shall we move on?
Yes,
Bucks Raptors.
this is fun.
Yeah, it's
I'm shocked by this series. I thought the Raptors were going to walk over the Bucks.
yeah. You had Raps in 4. I had Raps in 5. Matt and Jake had Raptors in 7 though.
Yeah, because
Like, it- it's
the
interesting.
Raptors are so shaky.
The Raptors
Always in the
suck.
playoffs.
Fuck the Raptors. Yeah.
I think
can't watch these guys.
mine wasn't that the Raptors were good. Mine was just how badly the Bucks have matched up in against the Raptors in the past.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I should have bet on Giannis.
they've looked like a different team.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the Raptors have always been super bad in the first round.
Yeah.
You just can't believe the Raptors have a low key curse. Like they just
No, I don't think it's a curse. I think it's the fact that the offensive style they run in
Yeah.
regular season doesn't work as well in the postseason because teams can match up on it better and read it better.
And they do run a lot of ISO ball through DeMar.
Yeah.
And that's DeMar's scoring's a lot of ISO work that he just pops up. But when he's playing against these good defenders, it's just not working.
I
Yeah.
just think DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry need to have some of that Joe Johnson secret stuff
Yeah.
and get some fucking mental toughness for the playoffs and clutch up. Like for fuck's sake. Like these are the young Bucks. Like just handle them. Giannis isn't a superstar yet.
I think he's a superstar, but he's not like a LeBron.
He's not like a
level.
mega
Carry a team, mega star.
Carry the Bucks. Like Middleton's coming back off injury. You can handle the Milwaukee Bucks.
One thing I'm surprised at is that Valanciunas has not had much of an impact. And I only say that because
He's backing up on Thon.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Bucks are starting from Thon, McCurr.
Yeah, they are starting
And,
Thon.
like-
Bucks are worried about the future. They're not worried about winning the series
Not
or
only
this or that.
has
They're-
Valanciunas not had an impact, he's actually been a detriment because when the Bucks go small, he's been getting exposed, and that's like a lot of what's been getting them.
Yeah.
Which is why when they went small, they benched Valanciunas, they put Norman Powell in. Suddenly
Yeah.
it was a bit of a different matchup.
But I really feel like Valanciunas is one of those guys who's just hit his peak and he's just gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
he's gonna he's still young and everyone's like, oh no, he'll get better and better. I don't think he is. I think if you can't take advantage of this, like when it's your 6th year in the league, maybe I don't know about
might
that.
even be more.
Nah, I think it's only like his
5 or 6 maybe.
Fourth to sixth.
He should be and he's an offensive player. He should be a lot better than this at this time.
Yeah,
I say he maybe adds a 3-point shot and that's it.
if
Yeah,
he can add a
that's
3-point
pretty
shot,
good.
that changes him as a player, and I think that helps. But yeah, I don't think I see him improving his post game, his defense, anything crucially. Maybe a small thing, but
Yeah, considering he did first career 3-pointer in this series.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Who do we think's winning this one?
I think the Raptors are taking the next game and it's over.
Okay.
I don't know in 7.
I'm sticking with
I reckon Bucks in 7.
someone in 7.
We're gonna have a
Someone in
Bucks.
7.
We're gonna have a Bucks win next game, and then Giannis is gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I am LeBron now," and then he's gonna win.
See, I would agree with you, but it looked like the first 2 games where you had the Bucks stole a couple, and then when the Raptors got their first win, it was like the Bucks should have won that game. Like we were talking
Yeah.
about it, the Bucks had the game. The only reason they didn't was because you had Brogdon missed an open 3, Delly missed an open 3, had a couple of stupid plays where someone just blows by you, and they ended up losing by 6. Like, that was it. They win that game, they win the series. But now, the playoffs aren't as forgiving as regular season where you can just push back later like they did. Like,
Yeah,
losing one game where you should win is it.
it's tough.
And they've given the Raptors that room. Now the Raptors have got confidence. They're playing well. They're just going to take it.
Yeah. Any final words on that one, guys?
I think I just want to shout out to the Bucks for like not worrying too much about what anyone says about who they're playing, how they're playing. Like, the fact that they're blooding their young guys in this playoffs is a
it's
huge
cool.
thing for me.
Yeah.
Like, winning and taking it to 7 or something, or winning the series with your older players might seem like the set, but they're not winning a title, so why would you not bring in your young guys to start like they're doing with Thon and giving their young guys more minutes? Because you get them more experience in the playoffs. The next time they come, you might have some more savvy plays from them because they know what the hype's like.
I agree.
Thon's winning Defensive Player of the Year next year.
If Toronto blow this, I foresee big changes in Toronto.
Yes,
yeah,
Lowry is
for
out
sure.
of there. Lowry free agent. Ibaka's a free agent.
Yeah, Dwayne Casey might not be coaching if they blow this one.
Say so.
Yeah. Let's move on to. Well, there's no game in LA. Let's move on. No, I suppose we can talk about Utah versus the Void.
The Joe Johnsons.
I just don't know. I don't know where the series is going. I can see the Clippers stealing it. I just can.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've gotten everything wrong here, but I did predict Utah in 6, and
Ooh.
like, it's I know these things, right? The curse is real.
So you were the one who did it. You injured Blake.
No, the curse. I'm gonna have a piece. We're gonna have our stanchion piece, which is our new thing, go up tomorrow, and I'm gonna write about that in that. The curse.
I wrote about Joe.
Yeah, you wrote about Joe. Are you guys gonna chuck anything in?
Maybe. What are the chances that the Clippers have another big injury in the playoffs and it's happened? Like,
It's
why?
crazy. It's so weird.
Yeah.
But it's almost like another excuse for the team. Like, oh, but we didn't have Griff.
Just
absolutely.
run it back one more time.
Absolutely, they might do that. Because like if you look at the options Blake's gonna have to leave, I don't know if there's anything better than what he's got. Even if it's because I was thinking the other day
Blake
about
to OKC.
okay, but I'm thinking about OKC and like they've got a lot of contracts. They'd have to move. They'd have to probably move Cantor. They'd probably have to, which is not that
that's a loss.
Well, no, but like who wants Cantor?
Exactly.
That's
There are a lot of stupid things. The Nets would probably be like, oh, Cantor and Brook Lopez,
Yeah.
they could be the Twin Towers. Oh, let's go.
The Kings.
The Kings.
Oh, yeah.
When in doubt, trade to the King.
And they'd have to get a new contract for him. They might have to move Oladipo as well on his new extension. Like, and then I'm thinking, okay, so you're going to be with Westbrook and Adams. Maybe they can keep Oladipo and like, I don't know, McDermott or Roberson is their starting small forward.
I think,
but like even if
another problem
that's
is Roberson's going to want a payday soon.
Soon, but even if that's the best case scenario, is that team like a lot better than the Clippers? You've just got like Westbrook ahead of instead of Chris Paul. Oladipo's probably a downgrade on Redick. Roberson and whoever the fuck the Clippers have had at small forward the last 5 years.
Yeah,
It's
even I don't know when I
similar.
watched them.
Okay.
Griffin's
Now-
worse, and
now
then
hear me-
Adams is a worse Jordan. Like I don't know if it's much better. It's
Yeah.
faster, but it's not as good in my opinion.
I think the Clippers are the team for him, but I can see him leaving because, how could you turn down the Bulls? When D-Wade doesn't re-sign his contract and he goes, and we've got the cap space for Griffin, Rondo, Jimmy Griffin, oh, how can you not love it?
Wow, I can already see it.
I can already see the bad play.
Alright, if you're Griffin, you do the Joe Johnson, you weigh it up. Curse, Utah Jazz.
Oh, that would be
Utah
alright.
Jazz.
Pick
The Jazz get rid of favors, sign Blake Griffin.
Oh
That'd be
god.
pretty good.
Maybe Griffin signs a vet's min and goes to Golden State. Who knows? It seems like it's the cool thing to do these days.
I reckon Griffin's a bit washed. So yeah. I don't actually.
He just
rate him
keeps
that much
getting
as
injured. He
superstar.
keeps getting injured, and he keeps just tarnishing his own reputation by doing stupid things like punching his fucking coaching staff.
He has lost a lot of athleticism. He can't put moves on guys in the post like he used to and stuff.
That's it. It's the injuries. They keep coming, and it's always leg injuries. Toes, knees.
Yeah, I can't believe he hurt his toes so much he can't play. Like,
It's pretty good.
is there a less likely spot?
That's actually
No, like I know it's
think.
really painful.
No, it's
but-
like more common than you think. Like I remember Jimmy missed like half a season with turf toe, like
Okay.
2 seasons
But,
ago,
like,
and
really bad.
there was someone else who had a big one in playoffs. I can't remember. It happens.
I watched him do it and it doesn't even look like anything happens. He just like lands a bit awkward and then suddenly he's just out.
Maybe you'll stay in LA and play for the Lakers with
Oh,
Paul George next
shit.
to
Oh,
you.
But I think the important thing is when
That's a
Chris
Blake
Paul loses
2K.
here, after putting, does everything he
Chris
possibly
Paul
can.
is going to turn the Spurs around.
Yeah, exactly. We'll send him to the Spurs. It's gonna be great.
Ugh.
Yeah. Do we have anything else? Joe Ingles and Joe Johnston are really good. And
Joe Ingles is
very
going to get a
close.
payday.
I don't know why I don't like Joe Ingles. I just don't like him.
Well, I don't like Delhi, so fuck you.
Oh, there you go.
You know what? I don't like
Australia.
Dirk.
I think it's just.
And I don't like capitalism.
I like Dirk. I like Dirk.
Okay, I like that. I was lying. I was just trying to hurt you, man.
I'd like Dirk's profile picture.
I'd share his articles if he posts them. Oh, just a quick little side note here before we go to the next series. Can you guys read Dion Waiter's article?
Yeah, I did
Yeah, it was
actually.
great.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
Dion's
it's actually
good.
worth reading.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I'd look it up. It was like really cool read. It's like, man,
He
you
played,
guys.
he played high school with Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah. Usually, I find those players tribute articles to be
wonder if Isaiah
like
was cheating
basically advertisements, but that was actually a really good one. Yeah. Yeah. Let's move on to the next series because we've only got a few minutes left. Bulls Celtics, just a very weird series. Rondo saved the Bulls and then he
And
hurt
then
himself,
Rondo damn the boss.
and then now they're fine, except maybe not. Maybe the Bulls come back. I don't know.
It's just weird.
See, I don't think it was ever Rondo. I think it was just the Bulls. Like, they can win when it like sort of doesn't matter. The earlier games of the series, now that they get themselves in a commanding position, they do the Bulls thing. And
I think it's just kind of
bomb
mirrored,
the series.
it kind of mirrored the real season for them when they started
Exactly.
out and like remember when Wade was hitting those threes and everyone was like, "Holy shit, the Bulls are gonna be so good," and then they kind of just fell off the cliff and everything started going down.
And like there's a reason why I wasn't super arrogant about the Bulls beating the Celtics. If it was probably any other season, I probably would have rubbed it in so hard to Jake. But I know this team. I knew it wasn't going to end well.
See, I didn't. We were down 2-0. I'm like, we're gonna get swept. And we're gonna have to retire
See-
from living.
Like, it's just they have great quarters, and then they just have quarters where they just do nothing, and they ISO miss their shots, and then just let players blow by them.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to talk about. Did you guys watch the thing on Isaiah Thomas's carry travel dribbles?
That
Yeah.
was
I posted.
a shit video. I hate that guy. He's a clickbait menace.
See, Gook.
It's garbage.
It wasn't
It's
that. I was just talking
garbage.
so you could see the players. I'm not a big fan of it, but either way, like, he blatantly does stop his
I
dribble,
think
and
it's
I don't
pretty-
think it's a massive thing, but I think the NBA either needs to crack down on it or concede that it's entertainment.
Let's crack down on dribblers being able to dribble in a fun way.
I think that
But it's not fun
like-
because it's against the rules of the game.
this is
But
like a thing
everyone
that
does it. It's like the travel thing.
No, that's
yeah.
why I'm just like I'm not saying like they should stop it. I just think it needs to get addressed.
No.
Wait,
in
no.
my mind, no one cared when they were down 0-2.
Oh, that's one thing I was going to mention. Like Fred Hoiberg, you're an absolute moron. If you're gonna not complain when you're up 2-0 and then you lose 2 games in a row, then you crack it out saying like that's the reason we're losing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no.
That's why he stormed off on that interview today because he got.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got exposed, and it's like, shut up. I just think it's something that like, but it's the same with like traveling and that. It just something needs to happen. They either need to admit that it's going to be all about entertainment and revenue, or they need to start calling the fundamental rules of the game that have been there since the league
think
started.
it's an issue. Like it's just.
But it is though, because how can you stop when a player stops, picks the ball up, his hand is underneath the ball, so he can change.
His hand's to the side of the ball.
No. There are lots of
Most
players
the
where he
time.
picks it up, scoops his hand underneath, so he can cross over a player.
It's just, he has it sideways and he does that.
I think if you watch any ball dominant ball handler in the league, they do very, very similar things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I'm not saying this is just Isaiah. Like I know it's a very big thing. That I just think something needs to happen about it.
I think it's more obvious with Thomas, to be honest, because he's
so small. Yeah.
and the ball looks bigger, so the movements are more exaggerated.
Yeah,
So you
that's
kind of
cool.
think, oh no, he's
definitely.
going over or under whatever. But I think like every ball handler does this, and LeBron does it. Like every perimeter player does it, and I just don't think it's that big of an issue unless you're like stopping. Then I don't see why. Like people are gonna have their hand on the side of the ball all the time.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the side of the ball. Everyone does that. I'm talking ones where you like strap and he did it, and I think I saw a few plays where Rondo did it as well, and it's like where they literally have their hand under the ball and then cross, and they bring the ball up from below their knee to above their shoulders on a cross, so they can go across a man that's had to stop and turn. You can't defend that. It's impossible.
I've actually noticed Westbrook does it,
Yeah.
but he's so explosive that
It just
looks
happens.
awesome.
I think it's like
Matters
Westbrook's
so much.
no one notices as much because it happens like that,
Yeah.
I love Westbrook.
and then he's back on defense already.
All right. Any final takes on that series? We should both
I
finish up.
reckon.
It's not over yet.
We also had Celtics in 7 except for Matt who had Celtics in 5. So
I reckon it'll be 6. I just see him running. It's over.
Well, Rondo might be back next game. That would be
That'd be
interesting. But
Yeah.
even without Rondo, the series isn't over.
Thomas
It's
game winner.
I just think the big thing from today is Fred Hoiberg played a bunch of lineups he's never played before. So the
He
Bulls
is
are obviously
searching.
and you look at it, and you look at all the lineups they played during the season, and now they're trying new ones out. Fred,
So weird.
go back to college.
Yeah.
We don't want you in the NBA.
And there's a few just effort plays for the Bulls where it's like, do you guys want this series?
Yeah.
But you look at it, and for how garbage Rondo was through half the regular season,
Yeah.
and now we've got no point guard who can do anything. The fuck? You've got 5 backup point guards, and not a single one of them can do anything.
And a negative shout out to Isaiah Cannon for being a dog mutt.
what
What
did
did he do?
He started talking trash to Isaiah Thomas, and you never trash talk a player who's just considerably better than you.
How long
Okay.
was that?
That's my take.
Yeah.
Has Cannon been on the team the whole year?
Huh?
Has Cannon been on the team the whole year, right?
He was a starter from game 5, 6 onwards.
So
He started for a fair part of the
I
season.
thought Grant was starting for.
He did later on in the season.
Jeez, how many point guards have they got?
they got one.
Cannon started when they were like, nah, fuck Rondo, he's a cancer to our team.
Ah.
And now they're like, yeah, no, Cannon, you're our third string. And Cameron Payne, who we fucking traded
Yeah,
Taj
yeah.
for,
Playing.
isn't getting a
What
game.
part of the league is he on?
Inactive. What are
Like-
you doing?
Yeah. Anyway, I think that'll be it for us. We've got to
Yeah.
get to basketball.
Let's do it.
You can find us the-roster.net. We'll have the stanchion going up tomorrow, which is I don't really know. It's like our NBA ephemera. We make some jokes. We make some
It's
takes.
cool. It's funny.
It's cool. You should look at it. Find us at the-roster.net. As I said, that's what else didn't I say? Roster tweets. Roster.net on Facebook. therostermail@gmail.com if you've got any questions, inquiries. I'm just falling apart at the end of this
Queries
one.
does work.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. Thank you guys for joining me.
Salted 4!
We will see you next time.